Hola, my name is Nimthul and welcome to a new episode of Let's Build a MKP Park. In today's episode, guys and girls, we will start the design of the Magmaforge area. And we will do so as I asked in the previous episode for which section was the one you prefer to be constructed the next. Some of you say the indoor section, the fire area, and some of you say the gates of time. So in today's episode, we will start with the design of the Magmaforge area. In the as you could see in the chapter in the episode where I create the pre-design for the whole pack, I have something already created for this. We have in this area a boomerang coaster, which is and the lead hill of the boomerang coaster is high in the volcano of the volcano area, and the rest of the area is the indoor. As you can see here, what I have done with terraforming here, they are some kind of columns. As I want to keep this as realistic as possible, I'm going to keep the roof in a height of 8 meters or between 8 and 12 meters. And I will try to do so just to make it more realistic, not only in a sense because you can have for sure indoor section with 30 meters in a big mall like in the Nickelodeon park in the USA, but it's my intention here to make a more cheaper indoor section. But cheaper here doesn't mean that it will not be epic, and the epicness of this section will come with the theming. I will take the concept of Ironforge in World of Warcraft and also the concept from Blackrock Mountain to make something, some kind of elf city. No, sorry, not elf, but dwarf city. And it's gonna be really nice. It's gonna be indoor. So as this is going to be part of the fire area, I need an indoor section to show properly the fire and the magma and so on. So this is the reason why I decided to choose an indoor section for this fire area. And the main attraction of the area is not the coaster, but the dark ride. We will have a great shooting dark ride in this area. Here you can see the prototype I made. And not in today's episode, but when I start the theming of this area, we will start also a small mini serie with the design of a shooting dark ride. But this will come later. And as I said, today's episode is going to be the redesign and create the first design. I'm happy and confident, and I can start theming around. And yes, that's the plan for today's episode. If you like the video, thumbs up. If you like the content I'm creating for this channel, subscribe to the channel. And as usual, I will be back at the end of the video to talk about the result in today's episode and also to talk about the next episode of the series. Hasta luego! Alright, I am back. Well, as you could see, I have fast forward a little bit the process, not as much as I used to do, because was less than 1 hour playing, and I managed to finish this prototype and first design of the Magmaforge area. And I include also some working lights that I'm going to use during the construction of this area. The roof is not final. The height of the roof is gonna be this one, but I will have to polish much more. And the point that I would like to show you is these two indoor sections, the Magmaforge and the caverns, will have a sign in the entrance explaining that please check this area at night, because for sure it looks much better, as you can see. And I'm going to use the lighting in a really nice way in this park, but something I have to avoid is to having lights pointing to the roof, because the idea here is that the guests in this area cannot see the roof, and it's like they are in a cave in the mountain, which have a massive dwarf city. So that's the idea for this area, and I think the coaster fits pretty well. I have also created the first floor, which is going to be a magma floor. And yes, the point I'm not sure yet is about the train station. I'm thinking into modifying the direction the trains going by the park. So that's something that can change, and that's why I didn't add any buildings surround them. And yes, that was mainly the work for today's episode. Well, I also would like to show you how it looks like from over. The point is I'm trying to make something like a realistic roof for the typical roof of the Disney park and so on. And if I have pieces enough, I will try to decorate also and to make it more realistic. But if I'm using many pieces and I have to save pieces, I won't decorate it, and I will keep it as it is. It's just terrain. I had selected the concrete terrain type, so I will use that for this roof. Yep, that was all for today's episode. In the next one, guys and girls, we will be back to one of the areas, to the first area I created in this park. I have started to make some little works here. And yes, in the next episode, it's going to be a strict theming episode of this Gates of Time area. So, one more time, thank you so much for watching, guys and girls. If you like the content, please subscribe to the channel, and see you in the next video. My name is Nimthul, and this was Let's Build a MKP Park. Adios.